Fixing Illinois' pension system is all the talk of Springfield these days. Ben Yount with IllinoisWatchdog.org is with us in studio this morning. There's two sides to the pension talk that we're talking about right now.
There are two pieces that could see some action today. You have pension reform in the Senate. Senate panel yesterday approving this. Now, this is the Cullerton plan, backed by the public employee unions, teachers, ASME, state workers, those kinds of things. It would offer a choice. It's much more, I don't want to say the word soft, but public employees like it. It is not as harsh as the Madigan plan, which passed the full House last week. Across the hall, the House is taking up the pension cost shift.
And this is a big one for schools.
This is a plan that if you are a local school manager, this is what you're watching. The state is essentially telling local schools, teachers are your employees, you're going to have to pay for their retirement, but it's not going to be all bad for every school across the state. An education advocacy group, Stand for Children, here in Illinois, says an awful lot of schools, including a huge swath of Western Illinois, would make out better if the schools paid for retirement, but the key is the state has to reinvest the $2.7 billion it's going to spend on teacher pensions this year back into the classroom. And ask anybody who runs a school, they've been shorted on general state aid, transportation money, special education money, and this is, state only has so much money, $35.5 billion. It sounds like a lot. But in a state of 13 million people, it doesn't go very far.
And you said Western Illinois, including Adams County, was one of those that actually would kind of benefit or at least break even.
Yeah, there's a map on the story on IllinoisWatchdog.org. You can find it there. But yeah, Western Illinois, it's going to be the suburban schools that don't like the cost shift. They've been paying teachers and administrators six-figure salaries for years. That really inflates the pension costs. They don't want to have to pay for their own retirements. Again, this is local government. Fiscal conservatives say you can enforce some spending discipline, particularly on schools.
All right. Well, Ben Yount, everyone, with IllinoisWatchdog.org. He's actually live this morning. If you didn't, we usually have him on
sure
Skype.
You can hear me. Yeah.
He's a little pixelated usually most mornings, so we have the live version of him.
I don't look any better. I should go back to the pixelation.
Exactly. All right. We'll send it over to Chad.